Welcome back to UnKind TV, everyone. We're George and Martha.
Hello.
And today, we'll be recapping The Real Housewives of New Jersey, Season 10, Episode 9, Ams and Jams.
Those are our nicknames.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're Jabs, I'm Abs.
Alright, guys, let's just get some sad stuff out of the way so we can enjoy the rest of the episode.
What? 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 Martha,
I don't like things sad, you know. We
well, come on, tell me. Like, here, come on, Martha.
All right. We've lost someone from the Housewives world.
Wait, who?
I will never, ever be with this group of women again on New Jersey. Beverly has announced that she is departing the Real Housewives of New Jersey.
My favorite is that she's departing Jersey.
Yeah,
but
she left
she's
the door
open. She's open
Did
to
you guys, do you see that Watch What Happens live?
watch it.
Best part is the caller who calls her Beverly.
Hi, Beverly.
Hi, Beverly.
That's what we would have done, I think.
I really should have called in that night.
I wish you would. We should try
As
doing
Janine Pirro.
that.
Okay, so someone did eventually intervene. We see somebody with some kind of producer or security.
Yeah, man.
A man gets involved with some kind of earpiece, breaks them up.
Yeah.
Danielle walks out cackling, doing this. That seems to be her favorite move, like when she got called Beverly on Watch What Happens Live. She's thrilled with herself, and she's telling...
She's on a high.
Yes, she is. She's like so happy with what she did, and she's telling Teresa, make sure that trout mouth ain't behind me. Oh, you're afraid of a sneak attack?
And the best part is they immediately get on the phone with Marty.
They hide. They like walk a few steps and hide.
Oh, yeah.
Why are you hiding? They call Marty. I very calmly was talking to her.
Very calmly.
Oh, very calmly. Very calmly. Right. That's exactly what everybody else saw.
I didn't do anything. All of a sudden, this water just...
Yeah, why'd she throw water on you? I hit a nerve. Unbelievable. Okay, Beverly. Back at the Steve and Dan boutique that's been trashed, Margaret's crying.
She's traumatized.
She's very upset. She goes, that beast, that beast. I love when they call each other beast.
Oh, I know. Is that Beverly
beast.
Hills?
You beast.
Was that like Amsterdam?
I forget where, but yes, there was You Beast. Eileen Davidson. You beast.
It was Lisa Rinna. I think she called Lisa Rinna a beast.
You beast. The other women are like, I can't believe Teresa ran out with her. That's the part that I was kind of floored by. Teresa ran right out with her.
And did you see that Melissa tried to get her to stay?
Melissa was screaming, that's unacceptable. It is unacceptable.
And
Teresa
it's so
doesn't
interesting.
care.
They don't even think about Danielle at this point. It's all about Teresa. They realize that Danielle is a lost cause.
Well, Danielle's Danielle.
They can't change it.
Yeah, not one of them says, wow, what was Danielle thinking? It's all Teresa!
Yeah.
Teresa tells Danielle she's got to go back, and Danielle is not happy about it, but then she puts her in the car. Danielle leaves as though, like, she's done her work for the day.
Yeah.
She's like Maleficent.
Yeah.
She's done. Off. She really is evil.
She's so bad.
Teresa comes back. They're all like, Teresa, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Margaret is telling her, she pulled my hair. Teresa. And she's like, but why'd you throw the water on her? And she says that, to me, it was a tell. Now, our friend Jill Informed pointed something out that I did not pick up on. She said in her recap that when they knocked over a cup in the last episode, it bounced.
Yep.
The glass bounced.
I saw that.
As though they were ready for something to go down.
Yep.
Teresa says that as though, we had a script, Margaret.
Yeah.
Why do you stick to the script? Nobody said, like, it's not in there that you threw water.
Yeah. And you can tell in this scene, Teresa's very confused. She's usually able to handle
so
things
dumb.
fairly well, but the look in her eyes, she doesn't know what's going on.
Because they're all, I mean, Margaret's like, nobody sees what you see, Teresa. Nobody is seeing what you're seeing right now. Not one person is on your side with this. And Dolores gets to talking where she's like, I understand where Teresa's coming from right now. If someone threw red wine, they would be getting it.
Yeah.
But Teresa's got to know you don't assault somebody when you get that blind rage. She should know better than anyone. Which is a jab, because Teresa's been to prison. But it's true, like, I know we said, like, I would understand in the moment if Danielle had reflexively hit her back.
Exactly.
But, you know, I see a lot of comments, not just here, but in general, social media, people saying, oh, no, you throw water on me, I'm going to beat you up. That's not acceptable behavior. Like, nobody should be hitting anybody. And if somebody throws water on you, call the authorities. That's what you do. Call the cops or sue them or send them the bill for dry cleaning your Versace outfit, whatever it is. You can't do things like that. You grew up, we're not in the 3rd grade.
Yeah.
Well, she threw water on me, so I hit her.
I want to. If someone threw water on me, though, I think I would snap.
It happened to me. I told you.
Yeah.
My little brother did that to me. I was all ready for a date. I had done my hair and makeup, and I was shaving my legs on the side of the tub. Final step of the night. I'm all ready to go. Just finishing up my routine.
Shaving your legs is the final step?
That day it was, because I changed my outfit.
Yeah, okay.
So I just said, let me just do a quick shave. He comes up behind me with a cup this big, like one of those giant big gold cups, filled with iced tea, not just water, sticky iced tea, which means you're going to have to not just, water you just dry the hair.
Yeah.
This you got to wash it again. Comes up.
Did he get it on your, was it all over your face
Oh,
too?
it was horrendous. It was dripping. He was in a phase at that point where he was just knocking over beverages a lot. He thought it was very funny. Like, could you pick up that water bottle? This would be what he would do. I'm thirsty.
Oh, okay.
Can I have some?
Yeah, here you go.
Left and right.
I don't care if he's a little kid.
Left and right. And then it got to the point where we'd say, are you really going to drink that? Yes, I'm so thirsty, please. He'd say, okay, here's the cup. He'd wait for you to fill it up.
And then he'd do it again.
He'd go.
I don't find that. I would lose it.
All right, it was funny because he did it to my grandma, the really crazy one.
And she lost it.
At Thanksgiving. Mommy, I want lemonade.
I think you told me this, actually.
She was like, are you really going to drink it? I'm thirsty, please. He was sitting next to Grandma. My mom puts the cup on the table. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Hey! Because it's funny.
That's good.
But you have to not encourage a kid to do that. We were like, no, that's terrible. You say sorry. But we were dying. And she has those knockers out to here. Just doused. He's such a good kid though now. It's just he went through this phase, this ball busting phase where he would do that.
So I couldn't have kids because I would beat them.
When that happened to me, my whole point of that story was, of course, I wanted to wring his neck. I was and I had this check mechanism in my head that kept telling me, he's little, he's 4 years old. That's what they do. They push boundaries, they play games, you don't hit him, don't hit him, don't hit him, don't hit him. And I didn't. So if I had that kind of self-control at that age, much younger, how come these grown women in their 50s cannot control themselves?
I don't know, but I feel like it's...
And Margaret was wrong. Margaret should have left the situation.
What do you mean?
She keeps saying that she threw the water to diffuse things. I don't see how you could say that was diffusing the situation.
She's saying that?
Yeah. That she didn't know what else to do. Margaret's starting to lose favor in my eyes.
I can understand why she would say she didn't know what else to do. She just lost it.
Why not just leave?
But diffuse the situation, really? That's...
Yeah, I thought that was her words.
Oh, I didn't know that.
On Twitter. I was diffusing the situation. Really?
That sounds really stupid.
I don't like how full of crap she can be when she tells Teresa, oh no, the 21-year-old joke wasn't about that. Really? And then kept insisting, no, that's not what I meant. You offended Teresa. Come on.
Yeah.
I don't like when she does that. I prefer when people own it. If she went on Twitter,
I do too.
I can't believe I'm going to say this. I have more respect for Beverly saying she's happy for what she did than I do for Margaret saying I was diffusing the situation.
I don't know what to say. I mean, that upsets me that she would say that. She was diffusing the situation.
Diffusing the situation is leaving. Yep. You're making me feel very threatened right now, Danielle. My space is invaded. Goodbye.
Although maybe she was afraid to move.
They had moved a lot. According to Margaret, she had gone to the bathroom, come back. There's a lot that got cut. She had every opportunity to leave. I'm sure Andy will ask her that someday. Why didn't you just go?
I like Margaret. I mean, I guess we're just gonna have to. She can be annoying. I think she tries too hard. Her jokes aren't funny, but there's something about her that I just like, and I really feel bad for her.
Oh, well, with this situation, I do feel bad. I feel bad for her not because Danielle pulled her hair. I feel bad for her because I know that feeling of when you know that you're right about someone being horrible,
Yes.
and the star of the show, who does have a lot of power and is a big bully, is gaslighting you. That's a very frustrating feeling. I'd rather have my hair pulled and have people acknowledge that this person's crazy
Yeah.
than she doesn't lay a hand on me, but everyone thinks she's right.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's maddening.
It is.
But I mean, I don't expect you to agree with me on Margaret. It's just my own feeling. How dare you have a different opinion?
Oh, Greta.
How dare you? Margaret runs out crying. Teresa now has to... Wait, Margaret! I gotta follow everybody outside.
What's going on?
Margaret is very, very, very... Like, she's bawling. She calls Joe. She's like, I don't want to cry. Okay, maybe I'm gonna cry. It's not about the hair pulling. It's about Teresa backing up Danielle.
Yeah, that's what it's about.
And she tells Teresa, you know what, could you just not be a friend to me? And why would you say that? Why would you say that? Not only does Margaret doesn't know what went on before she got there.
Yeah.
How Teresa was laughing along with her about trout mouth and cankles and chunky. And why doesn't Teresa say, you're right, like, we're not friends?
And so I don't blame Margaret. I mean, it's kind of childish, but it's either it's her or me. You can pick.
It's her. Yep. Pick a side.
I would.
It's just like, you really gonna do that to me?
In the heat of the moment, I would probably say something similar. Maybe I wouldn't say something similar, but I would go ahead in my mind and I'd watch how things played out. And if I noticed that Teresa continued to, pal around with Danielle.
In this moment, I would have just left. If I got attacked by this woman and I would just leave. I'd say, you know what? I can't even talk to you. You drank the Kool-Aid. You'll see it for yourself one day. But I can't promise you I'll still be here. Teresa, though, will never admit it. Beverly was really very crafty in everything she said about Teresa. Because they definitely had a falling out. And Beverly's asked about it on What Happens Live. Just like, that's the type of thing that's best discussed between two people. She will not say anything negative about Teresa. And she's been putting on social media bad shit about Melissa Gorga.
Yes.
Because she knows Teresa doesn't like her deep down.
Yes.
She's trying to do exactly what she does with Marty. We were fine. It's just that everyone else interfered.
Yes.
She's going to do that with Teresa. Your sister-in-law is so jealous of you. She's working her way in.
Yeah, she's going to be back, and I'm sure she'll be at the reunion.
We haven't seen the last of her. Nono is sick. I don't like this. I've had it with it. I don't want to see Nono dying. But he's okay now. He's been hanging out in Italy and going out with Teresa all the time on social media, so. But in this scene, my legs. Dolores is coming over. What time? Go open the door. Dolores comes. I'm worried about you. So Dolores and Teresa are talking about Joe and how Joe was rude to her on the phone in front of Gia. And Dolores is very worried about Teresa's money when it comes to this prenup. She's like, is it in there that, like, he can't get anything from you either? And Teresa's like, I don't know. I ain't read it. And Dolores feels like it sounds as though Joe's going to want money from you. Because now you're the breadwinner. Yeah. And Teresa's like, no. Any guy that would do that is, like, so low.
Oh.
Taking money from a woman?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
First of all,
he's such a stand-up guy. What?
Let's not even touch that with a 10-foot pole. Like, in her mind, a man not being the breadwinner is like so...
I know.
And he is taking money from her. Who's paying for everything? Like, does she not realize that? She keeps saying it. What does she mean? Like, it's different if he comes after her legally?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, he's going to. Of course he's going to expect spousal support. Absolutely. And you know what? I don't blame him. He supported her for a very long time. And I'm not saying he's not responsible for his own behavior. He's responsible for everything he brought on himself. But I see his point that a lot of what he did was to keep up with her lifestyle demands. And so the least she could do at this time is help him out. I would. If I were in her shoes, I would help him.
And she probably will.
I think she will. But Dolores is like trying to warn her, and she's like, no, he wouldn't do that. Dolores is like, well, I think he will. And then they start talking about the fight, which is when we cut to... Melissa is on her laptop pretending she's a businesswoman. She's got the Envy by Melissa sticker. I got nauseous. Joey, I'm like really excited about my fashion show. And I'm really upset because Teresa and Margaret.
Yeah, she's upset that there's going to be a scene, right? This is business. This is, let's not even go there. It's...
No, I'm not giving any... Melissa should be a friend of. She really should. No, fast forward. Margaret is in bed, like in actual pain. She's got Joe bringing her wraps for her neck. She says she has actual whiplash from what Danielle did to her.
I believe that.
I do believe it. I do, because she really... I mean, if you watch that, she got her... Not only was it off guard, but she pulled her pretty hard.
Yeah.
When Ashley grabbed Beverly... It was hard, but, like, not that hard.
Do you remember when...
She pulled her own hair out?
Yeah, but when she brought hair to the reunion...
Yeah. Get out of here. That's why Ashley tweeted, unbelievable.
She did?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's good.
And she was mad at her mom because her mom was like, I told Ashley that's unacceptable. She's like, you thought it was so funny when I said unbelievable. Of course she thought it was funny.
Yeah.
If she ripped any hair out, yes, I don't think it was her actual hair from her head.
No.
It was nothing like what she did to Margaret. No way. And, I mean, not to mention... Unbelievable. I love it. Yeah, Margaret's really upset and recuperating, but she's being very well taken care of. I liked her without her makeup.
Yeah.
I really wish these women would consider going natural a little bit more often. I really find that they all look better.
You know who looked, I thought, the best without makeup was Vicky Gunvalson.
Oh, by leaps and bounds. There was no comparison.
She looked normal.
You're better off with nothing than with too much and it's done poorly.
And Vicky's was often done very poorly.
Back to Dolores and Teresa when they're talking about the fight. Teresa's like, I don't appreciate that Margaret's making me choose. Like, she's an adult. Oh, okay.
Did she say that?
Yes. And then... She's like, can you imagine, Dolores? Like, if somebody threw water on you? Dolores is like, I know, Tree. And then what they show is the footage of Teresa flipping the table, acting like an animal. I mean, she is a Bigfoot.
She's awful.
And then back to Melissa. Melissa seems to have these two go-tos.
I wonder if, like, the producers or whoever is just like, you're worried about something. Go with it. You're just worried. Do your worry thing.
Yeah, that's like her two things. Like talking about having a baby or looking for a relative. Like very fake family stuff that doesn't really touch her real problems.
Yeah.
And then being worried about her events. I don't know, Joey, your sister, she always has a problem in my fashion shows.
What would her real problems be, do you think?
Stop. Oh, I'm sure she's got plenty of...
What do you think they are?
I think... She has issues with
getting old.
Yes, I think that there's probably a lot that goes on with her sisters and her mother.
Yes.
I want to know what Beverly's alluding to on social media when she tells Melissa, remember where you came from, honey.
I know.
Because this is the thing. As much as Danielle's, we know she's a demon, like straight from hell, succubus. I don't think she's making that up about Melissa.
But what do we know about how she was, a bartender or a hostess? And Joe met her?
Well, you remember all the rumors. Remember when they got that guy to say Melissa used to dance for him?
That's right, yeah. And that was Danielle who did that, wasn't it? Or was it Kim G?
I don't know, but I think Danielle...
That's not terrible, though.
No, it's not. It's just, I think what Danielle was saying that would be terrible is how Melissa was always seeking to hurt Teresa. And she said, like, she was begging Danielle to film with her. She was desperate to get on the show to, like, dethrone Teresa. I think that there's probably truth to this. That they were really mad that Teresa was a star.
Uh-huh.
And talking crap about them on TV and stuff. And they were really gunning to get on behind her back. And I do know that that's true.
Yeah.
That they auditioned without telling Teresa.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. I don't know. I think Melissa gets away with a lot. Not enough scrutiny. Because Melissa is basically serving as a friend of... She moves the plot along a little bit.
A little bit.
And she's like the Greek chorus where she's like, this is unacceptable. Stop.
Teresa.
Oh. But we never really say, what's going on with you, Missy? I'm bored. Jackie has this nice stage scene All about healthy eating. Pop quiz, kids. What's a healthier choice? Ice cream or frozen yogurt? I mean, what is this? She said she's upset about what her father said in front of her children, which I would be very upset about as well.
There really should be a scene of her confronting her father then.
Yeah, exactly. Not teaching her kids about healthy eating. That actually, this is going to sound terrible. I know her heart's in the right place, and you should encourage your kids to eat healthy. I totally get it. You know, educate them about all the crap they see in commercials is really not good for you. Like we were talking about. Remember Tang?
Oh, yeah.
Not so good. But to tell them, okay, my grandpa said this whole thing about, you know, being heavy and how I'm an inspiration, and that was really not cool of him to encourage an eating disorder. So let's have a whole day where we talk about food and healthier eating choices so you don't get fat. Like, what is...
Yeah.
Right?
That's what
is
I
it
was...
just me?
No, I thought the same.
She was like so controlled about, okay, yogurt, granola, yogurt, fruit, banana. It's just...
It seemed a little, yeah.
I just wouldn't have chosen that as my follow-up to Poppy encouraging eating disorders.
Why don't you just tell them what an eating... Well, I'm sure they probably know what an eating disorder is.
I'm sure they do, and I think that... I really will give Jackie this. I commend how open she is about her struggle with it. She's been posting on Instagram pictures of herself really sick from when she was at her worst, and...
At her wedding.
I feel bad about that, and I'm glad because there are a lot of people who struggle, and she's definitely helping people by being so open. I just thought the scene was odd.
It was staged.
Then Bigfoot's going furniture shopping. Welcome to Fortune Off. How can I help you? I need furniture for my watering hole. And
and he knew exactly what she was talking about.
Yep.
He took her to the Bigfoot section.
He did. She's walking really funny because she decided to go shopping with these ridiculous stilettos on. It's so silly. She looks like she's walking like all bow-legged.
Exactly.
Because the shoes are uncomfortable. Particularly for a Bigfoot. Can you imagine?
She's awful.
She really is beyond. She makes Joey come with her. He's like, anything for my sister? She's like, yeah, you're stuck with me today, bitch. She really is like just so ridiculous.
It's unbelievable.
Lumbering through Fortune Off.
I know. And their Fortune Off is probably paying for the furniture, right?
Yeah. And then Joey's like, so I heard something happened. Danielle really pulled Margaret hard. She's like, yeah, but I mean, Joey, she got pissed off. Because Margaret threw the water on her. What is it with you? And he's like, okay, I understand. Nope, that's not right, Teresa, but are you in La La Land? She's like, well, I went to prison. I don't like being judged for that. So, like, people are judging Danielle. He's like, it's not a judgment. It's happening.
Yeah.
Dolores, Jennifer, Margaret, everybody got a problem. What are you waiting till you have a problem with her to see the reality? Yeah. I like to give people a chance. Oh, do you?
Why didn't you say she got a chance in the first season?
Why don't these people say that to her? I would be so... That's the first thing I would say when she's like, I gave her a chance. Really? When you called her prostitution whore and flipped the table over?
Well, she's forgotten. I guess Bigfoots don't have, like, a long-term memory.
Yeah. I think Bigfoots don't understand the concept of hypocrisy very well. Yeah, I don't like
You're giving her too much credit.
I don't like judgmental people. And I don't like prostitution whores.
Yeah.
So Melissa's preparing for the fashion show, saying, I'm so proud that my daughter's going to see me at work, looking at me like my mom's a boss. Meanwhile, Antonia's like, my mom's an idiot. By preparing for her show, I think she means...
Twerking?
Yeah.
For her
shaking
husband?
her ass in Joey's face. And then going, okay, maybe I embarrass her a little. A little? So inappropriate, these two. Then we cut to more couples therapy with Teresa and Joe.
With their therapist, Gia.
Yeah.
It just made me realize it must be fairly easy to make a call on ICE.
I know, ICE is so terrible, but Joe seems to be able to call nonstop. Well, they complain about how much he calls. Yeah. For some reason, I suspect that not everybody gets that kind of access. Back with Joe. Yeah, I didn't sleep all last night. You didn't sleep all last night because you were mean to me. And Gia's mouthing. She's like, and you're going to say, I'm sorry, and I'm not going to run my mouth anymore. Gia, And then you wonder why, Teresa, when you treat Gia as your therapist and you give in and say what she's telling you to say, don't question it when you tell her to lower her voice and she says no.
Mm-hmm.
You have made her an equal partner in your marriage, but then you demand respect. Yeah. Good luck with that. I'm so curious to see where these people are in 10 years. Oh.
They won't be talking to Teresa. Gia will not be speaking with either of her parents.
Gia will.
Her father, you think?
I think Gia will be in touch with both of them.
Do you think she'll have a good relationship with them?
She will
tolerate.
Put them through hell forever. But I think the one that's not going to have as much of a relationship, yeah. Back to Melissa pretending that she works. Now she's back to the baby talk. I'm not giving anything to that. No air. Sorry. Her mother arrives, and I thought it was interesting how Melissa gives her mother this dirty look. Did you see that? Like, that's where I want to see this storyline.
Well, the mother did not really give her
I know.
Nice look.
I know. And then when Antonia came out, Melissa's like, look at her body.
Is that normal?
I don't know.
Has your mother said that to you? Look at her body.
No. My mother would tell me, oh, you have such a nice figure, when I would be crying over hating my body when I was a kid. She'd be like, you have a beautiful figure.
No, but would she say in front of people, look at my daughter's body?
No.
It's very narcissistic because she takes after her mother.
I know, and then her mother, she gets it from her grandma. I want to know more about the Gorga, not Gorga, what was her former name?
I don't know.
Whatever. I want to know Melissa's family dynamic.
Oh, we might have to contact Danielle for that.
I'm sure Danielle would let us know. She'd be like, I know Donna. We run in the same circles for years.
For years. We have the same hairstyle.
Oh, yeah. I see her all the time. She does not care for Melissa. I mean, at times, she says, I'm the daughter that she wishes she had.
Yeah, it's exactly.
She even says, I was the one who should have had the singing career.
Yeah. Yeah, she sings, Danielle.
I know. I have to work on that. My musical number. My tortured lesbian torch song. Now we get that package with everyone preparing. I can't even keep up with all of them, but Dolores is making Frank go. He's like, you sure you don't want David? Frank, you've been my +1 for a long time.
25 years.
It's not broken. We're not fixing it. All right?
That was the worst
and your son's walking in the show. He's putting on a bathing suit. Frank's like, what, a ball hugger? Nah, Frank, he ain't going to fit in a ball hugger.
It's like they're talking about, like, their prize dog.
I know, and they're both laughing.
I would be mortified.
They're laughing about Frankie's...
And I don't think Frank has a big dick.
Frankie? You don't think he has one?
No, it's, like, normal.
Now Teresa's asking Gia for advice about her situation. I'm going to tell you something, but I'm not going to say names.
Because I'm being appropriate.
If you got one friend that throws wine on the other friend, and the other friend has another name that's Beverly, and she was a prostitution whore, but I'm not saying who it was.
No.
She's like, okay, Mom, so Margaret and Danielle, you figured it out.
Look at that baby foot. Baby Bigfoot.
And then we're cutting around. So Jennifer is telling Bill, she's like, Bill, I want to talk to Teresa, but Teresa's going to be mad. And he's like, you should be able to tell her whatever you feel. I mean, pulling the hair was another level of physicality. I think draining people of all their blood is another level of physicality, Bill.
And fucking your wife's sister.
That's another level of physicality, Count Bill. Everything he says, I see like a wink. Another level of physicality.
He's growing on me.
Oh, I love him. He just makes sense. Everything he says, he sees it all as so ridiculous, but he gives his input.
Yeah.
It's good input.
Yeah.
Gia tells Teresa, she's like, I mean, I get it because I have a really bad temper. She's like, I know, me too. I mean, you keep poking at a bear.
Oh, so you finally are acknowledging that you are one with nature.
Yep. Call of the wild.
I'm sure she has had her fair share of experiences with bears.
What a good example she's setting for Gia to say, like, you know, it's okay if someone throws water on you, bang. You know, for Gia to say, I get it, I would do the same thing. As a mom, I'd say, no, you would not do the same thing. You have to be better than that. I'd be like, Babyfoot, you can't be acting like that crazy bitch, Danielle. No way. Somebody throws water on you, you call the police. They know mommy. They got mommy on speed dial. We are at the fashion show. Jennifer says that she's just starting to get used to tequila. What? Isn't tequila her thing? She's always drinking tequila.
I think she meant the taste of it.
Oh, really? She didn't seem to have a problem with the taste of it.
I think, no, she just likes to get drunk quickly.
And now she's really appreciating it?
I think that was my understanding.
Okay, well, Dolores shows up with Frank. You could tell she and Jennifer have a little tension. Because Jennifer's like, I didn't know he was coming. She's like, I didn't know he was coming, so we're even. She takes everything like a jab, I guess. Dolores looks at everything as like, what did she really mean by that?
Yeah.
Is it about David? Well, then she says, where's David? Oh, David, yeah, he's very busy. Delivering babies? No, he's in sniper school.
Okay, let's stop. I've never heard of sniper school before. Please tell me you've never heard of sniper school before.
No. I guess he's learning how to use a gun?
But to be a sniper.
Yeah.
Isn't there a difference between using a gun and being a sniper person?
I don't know what's wrong with me that I was kind of turned on by that. I mean, I'd be annoyed that he's missing more
events
events.
I wasn't turned on because it was like you're a wannabe.
I took it as just a hobby. Like, he wanted to learn.
Yeah, but how can you practice being a sniper if you can't actually...
You go to a range and
then
you have
shoot
long-distance targets.
Oh, targets, okay. But what, you're hiding behind a wall? Don't snipers, like, sit on roofs and hide?
All right, look, given the current political climate, I'd want to be with somebody who's a trained sniper. Just saying. Honey, I heard rustling in the bushes. Good night. Go back to bed.
Yeah, and then they kill the neighbor's cat.
It was weird. I don't know why I was just like...
You were turned on by it.
Yeah, there's something wrong with me.
There is, because I grabbed you out of shock.
Yeah.
And you clearly...
I guess I like a bad boy.
Oh, we know.
Maybe there's something appealing about David because he's never around.
Well, we discussed David being attractive.
I know. Someone said in the comments that I should hook up with David.
I think he's too young for you. I can see that working out.
No, it would not work out.
Yes, it would.
What?
It would work out.
What makes you say that?
He obviously doesn't mind, having someone in his life who just nags at him all the time.
I don't like the way you're portraying me. Do not care for this portrayal. I think I'm very good for you as your substitute wife.
Oh, is that what we're doing? Oh, you are very good for me. You wiped the crumbs off my sweater.
Literally, that just happened. You're like the Frank Catania.
I'll be the Frank Catania.
That's you.
He's used to that too.
That's true. He wouldn't have a problem with you. He'd be like, what are you doing? Were you with that Swampy? All right, I'm delivering a baby.
No, but I think they're all staying in the same house now.
Okay,
that would be an issue.
Nah, it wouldn't.
You can have baby Jesus, though.
I think that Dolores would be a bit of a dog with a bone and would not appreciate me going on a date with David. And,
she would hunt you down.
I wouldn't do that.
I can see her, driving. Where are they?
Oh my God.
With her eyes bulging.
Please, I've had enough of psycho bitches in my lifetime.
I know.
I don't need that kind of crap. That's the other thing. I'm like, I don't think these people realize it's like a cute idea, but I've had enough crazy in my life. So I just like peace.
I wish we could go into detail.
I bet you do.
Oh, it's so good.
Can't do it. I talk about it a lot, but I keep that
one day
separate.
One day.
Dolores was very okay with it. She's like, going to sniper school. I love how she said it like no explanation. And even Count Bill was like, I've gone to a range before. It's just so funny to me.
It is. It is.
Bella Lugosi.
He's a little bit more attractive than Bella Lugosi, I would say. I
know, I don't know, it makes me laugh. Margaret arrives. Whoa.
It's a bit much.
The Marge is not looking good. A bit much. She looks like beyond bad. Like somebody exhumed Marilyn Monroe, reanimated her body, and she still has the hairdo that she had in the funeral home, but it got wet from all the years of being buried. That's what she looks like. Like a really bad, bad, bad Marilyn.
See, all I was drawn to was the costume or the dress.
It's this awful jumpsuit.
And the hair.
It's like a really low cut jumpsuit. It's really, she's got these multicolored furs on, and then her hair, it's like she missed a curler. She's got one long piece. She's got some, oh my. I guess she couldn't hire a glam squad with all that she's got going on financially, but.
Well, Bravo should hire her a freaking glam squad.
Well, doesn't she know how to fix herself? Just put the pigtails back in.
Maybe it's because of her neck. She can't, so she's just sort of, trying and she can't move. I don't know. I'm just trying to make up excuses for Margaret.
The whole getup was.
The getup was bad news. She stood out like a sore thumb.
It's really.
You think she was doing that intentionally?
No. This whole season, she's been off.
Yeah.
I guess she's really under a lot of stress with the situation. She did say she's lost a lot of money.
Yeah.
She's really not herself. Her behavior.
Danielle is around.
Yeah, she's just, I don't know. She's not the Margaret that I fell in love with.
Yeah, and you're just discarding her.
Well, I don't like her behavior. I don't like that she says throwing water on Danielle was diffusing the situation.
I don't like that either. I cannot believe she said that, Martha.
The Marge is letting everyone know she went to the chiropractor. I mean, I had whiplash. And someone leans in and goes, you never turn your back on a stripper, like Dolores says. I forgot to say Dolores said that was stripper behavior, what Danielle did. I don't think that's fair to strippers. I think Danielle is just an animal and a criminal. And no. Jennifer and Dolores tell Teresa, Margaret's probably expecting you to talk to her and just tell her you're sorry about the whole thing. I mean, you could pull her aside and say you didn't think throwing the water was right. She's like, this is my sister-in-law's event. This is my sister-in-law's event. Wow. Oh, well, any excuse to claim status, right? This is my sister-in-law's event, so she comes to me. I don't go to anybody. She coming to me. I'm pissed off that you would say that.
All of a sudden she has respect for her sister-in-law.
She doesn't respect her sister-in-law.
No,
she's using that to say, like, my sister. Oh, my God. Please.
I'm done with her.
Done. She's just such an awful garbage Bigfoot. She really is.
Yeah.
Like, she gives the Bigfoots a bad name.
Garbage Bigfoot.
She is. She's trash.
Beyond. We'll get there.
Then Dolores gives us the Bigfoot warning. Where's the salmon, Dolores? Throw her a piece of salmon. She's like, I know this tone in Teresa's voice, and it means time to exit the area. Oh, really? Time to exit the area? Oh, bang! Jennifer continues trying to get through to Teresa, but Jennifer always lets something slip that makes everything worse. Well, Margaret was saying that you were an embarrassment for following. And she's like, I'm an embarrassment? I'm a fucking embarrassment? I'm an embarrassment? I don't know. I can't imagine why someone would say that. She's shocked that she'd be an embarrassment. A, for aligning herself with Danielle. Yes, that's an embarrassment. But also, just your behavior in general. Yeah, you're an embarrassment of a human being. You're an embarrassment of a Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Margaret's telling Jackie that she will not go up to Teresa. And Jackie's like, look, if it's what you want, I'll make you happy to make up with Teresa, then that's what I want for you. You should probably talk to her. And Margaret's like, no, she has to come to me. If she's gonna, no, I'm not gonna go up to her. She has to come to me. She looks so ridiculous. I'm so disappointed in Margaret. I really am. So now Teresa, to make a point to Jennifer, because Jennifer's like, come on, Teresa, the water was not such a big deal. It's not a big deal? Oh, no! Throws water on Jennifer. Eagle-eyed George here spies. Instead of where's Waldo, now it's where's Jimmy the ring. He's there pacing back and forth behind Teresa on his phone. It's really funny. Look, he's out of The Sopranos, this guy.
I know.
You got Big Pussy behind Teresa in the corner. And
not engaging with anyone.
No, I don't know why he's there. She's probably like, you gotta come in case I fight with somebody.
That's what it is.
Bail me out. She throws water all over Jennifer. Jennifer does not react. She just calls her a crazy bitch.
Jennifer,
And then Teresa smashes the glass.
To me, that was the worst part. For some reason.
I'm an embarrassment. But you see, Teresa, no, you don't have to hit someone. No, it's not the same as you pulling Jennifer by the hair.
I think it took Jennifer a lot not to react.
I think Jennifer was more hurt than anything. Like, really? She looked very disappointed that she would do that to her.
Oh, Jennifer, really?
So Bigfoot's excuse for throwing the water is, I'm just proving a point. And Jennifer basically, she's like, what point were you proving? That you can throw water on me and I cannot retaliate and hit you? Like, what was she trying to do? She was hoping Jennifer would snap and go after her?
Yeah, that's why
she was
Jimmy
like,
the
you
Ring
see?
was there.
It's like, yeah, you see what? That normal people don't hit back? I don't know how all these people writing on Twitter are like, oh yeah, I would beat you up. I would not. I know I would not do that.
I can't say whether or not. It would depend on the person.
I don't think you would. If I did that to you, would you put your hands on me? No way.
I would push you.
You wouldn't hit me.
I think push you.
I think you would look at me in disbelief and be very upset and tell me to get away from you.
I think I would push you.
I'd be so shocked.
If I pushed you?
I think you have more self-control than that.
Maybe I do. I get angry very easily. I lose my patience very easily. So maybe I wouldn't, but I would be very angry.
I am more the type to break things rather than put my hands on people. Like, I don't get satisfaction out of hitting people, but I do feel better when I break something. If we were having a fight and you threw water on me, I don't know, I wouldn't break your things. I would be just so upset that I'd leave and never speak to you again, probably.
Really? Never again?
Maybe not never again, but I'd be so fucking mad. I would be mad. But I guess it's hard to imagine the context.
It is, exactly.
It would have to be like a really bad fight, and we don't have physical fights.
No, it would have to be very, very bad.
I can't imagine a scenario where you'd throw water on me. But yeah, Bigfoot is just an idiot. And then they walk away like nothing happened. And time for the fashion show.
Yay.
Not a lot. Frankie does great. Gia's telling her mom he's so hot. He's so hot. Great. Yeah. I don't find that guy hot.
He just seems like an idiot.
I know. I think that's why I'm not attracted.
But also, he's like, what is he? He's young, you know. That might have something to do with it either.
I've never been. I could never be a cougar.
I mean, I wouldn't throw him out of bed.
Oh no.
I don't think I would.
I don't think he'd be good.
He wouldn't. No, he'd be just like his father. But I wouldn't discard him.
He's just a meathead to me. Melissa's obnoxious at the end. She's like, thank you, Jesus. And saying like, if I have a baby, I can be a working mom and still be an amazing mom. Like, she has it all. She's so put together. And, they show her family. They really look at her like, you are so full of shit. I get this feeling like they want to talk so much crap about her.
Yeah. His folks are just annoyed with her.
They are annoyed with her because I feel like they know that she puts on a facade. She doesn't have it all. Do you remember when we did acting school, how one of our first exercises was share something you want to make better about yourself? Because people are turned off when you brag.
Yeah.
And Melissa loves to brag. Like, I'm so hot. I'm an amazing mom. I'm an amazing wife. I'm a businesswoman.
Yeah.
It's very off-putting.
Yeah.
Like, I would like her more if she was like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing every day. Like, I'm always screwing up. All I know is I gotta fuck this guy 10 times a day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it would be more charming. She's very fake.
No, I know what you mean. She is, but at the same time, I don't think there's anything like malicious about her.
See, that's where I see it differently.
I can see her being very ambitious.
When she joined this show, it was malicious. And I think it was very self-serving. And I think she went behind Teresa's back.
She did, but do you still think that's still the case?
Oh, yeah. That doesn't go away. Please. They have learned to tolerate each other for the family's sake. But I think deep down, there's no love lost between those two. No way. And you know what? And I'm not saying Teresa's any picnic. I'd never speak to Teresa if she were my sister-in-law. But I remember when this first happened, when Melissa was on the show, and I didn't like her back then.
Really?
Yes, I don't even remember. I got a slithery vibe. I always did. The ladies tell Melissa that Teresa threw water on Jennifer, and she's like, she did? She's not happy with it. She says bye to them. Then she tells Teresa, come on, be nice. She's like, I'm always nice. Till you piss me off. Okay. And that's it. And then we got the mid-season trailer.
Bill seems to have a few cocktails.
I'm a little worried, Swampy.
About what?
I'm worried that this season might have, like, shot its wad soon.
I'm trying not to think about it.
Like, I feel like we got all the good stuff.
I know.
But then again, holy crap. If we're already up to, what is this, episode 9?
We're halfway
and it's only
there.
15 episodes.
If it is, we don't know for sure.
We're more than halfway. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Jesus. Please like and subscribe. Leave us a comment. You can find us on Instagram and Twitter at UnkindTV. Send me DMs. I'm very big on talking to you guys late at night in my DMs. So. And then I tell him about it. Because we do love you.
We do. We do.
Bye.
Bye.